All right, Algebra 2, welcome to your 6-5-6-7 quiz review video here for your quiz this Thursday, the 28th. All right, folks, simplify each. You're going to take the score to 54, which is a 3 on the outside, 6 remains on the inside. Then you ask yourself, 2 goes in that 14, 7 times, nothing left over. All right, we're going to do number 3 here. Break it down. You got 2, 17. Again, there's no number on the outside. That means a 2. 2 goes into 7 3 times with 1 left over. 2 goes into 11 5 times with 1 left over. Here you're looking for triplets, and if you have to break it down, I mean, you literally get a triplet, and triplet 2 times 2 is 4. The third root, the cube root of 64 is 4. 3 goes in 11 3 times, 2 left over. 3 goes into 13 4 times with 1 left over. All right, the ones we don't do in here, obviously we'll try to do in class. Square root of 12, that's 2 root 3. Then 6 minus 4 plus 2, 4 root 3. Break down the square root of 24, it's 2 root 6. Square root of 54 is 3 root 6. 5 root 6, add them up. Square root of 8, so 2 is going to bust out. 2 times 2 gives you 10. That 2 stays on the inside, it's 10 root 2 plus square root of 18, 9 gives you 3 and 3. 3 times 7 is 21 there. And then 2's left over. So it's 21 root 2. Add them together, 31 root 2. All right, on 11, 4 times 2 is 8. Then multiply within, you have x to the 8th and then y to the 10th. That imaginary 2 goes into 8 4 times. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Nothing is left over. This one here, multiply within, you have now the square root of x to the 7th, y to the 10th. Add the exponents. Square root of 18 is 3 root 2. 3 on the outside, 2 on the inside. 2 goes into 7 3 times, 1 left over. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Exactly. First outer inner last, 3 times 5, 3 times root 5. That's pretty easy for those two. Root 3 root 2 times 15 is that, or times 5 is 15, root 2, sorry. Root 2 times root 5 is root 10, which does not break down. There you go. You have conjugates on 14, so just do the first and the last part of FOIL. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. Please know that. 15 and 16, you need to multiply the top and bottom by the conjugate of the denominator. 4 root 7 plus 8 is your new numerator. Again, if that is root 7 minus 2, the conjugate is root 7 plus 2. That will get rid of those middle terms. Can't divide by radical. Root 7 times root 7 is 7. 2 times 2 is 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. Same thing here. Multiply top and bottom by 8 minus root 3. That's what you get up top. 96 minus 12 root 3. 8 gives you 64. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. There you go. You're taking the 7th root of x to the 4th. You're taking the 4th root of x to the 1st. This one right here, it's x to the 8 over 3. X to the 3 over imaginary 2. 24 would be x to the 1/5. All right, add the exponents when you have the same base. Add the exponents, simplify when you have the same base. Get them to be the same denominator, 8 over 10, 15 over 10. That's x to the 23 over 10. It shouldn't be that bad, just a little arithmetic. Next page, when you're dividing, subtract the exponents. 2 over 12 is 1/6. Subtract the exponents. Again, get the same denominator. Again, you get 1/6 as the exponent. Get the same denominator over 12. Actually, you could have done it over 8. Don't know why I picked over 12. Over 8 definitely works. Whatever you do, you're going to get, if you do it over 8, then you should get, what, 18 over 8, which is 9 over 4. The square root of 29 is 27. Then you take the cube root of it to get 3. The square root of 625 is 25. You take the square root of that to get 5. When you're multiplying, you add the exponents. Get the exponents to be the same base. There you go. All right, we are going to first add 4 to both sides, then cube both sides. There you go. You are going to subtract 3. Then you're going to square both sides. And go from there. You're going to subtract 4. 1/2 power means is the square root. You're going to square both sides. Solve from there. You could get decimals. 15.6 repeating. And divide both sides on 40 here first by 5, and then we're going to square both sides to get x is 26. We're going to subtract 2 from both sides, divide by 3, and then score both sides and subtract 7. And that is it, folks. That is your quiz review for your quiz this coming week. This is Yak Math Videos signing out.